Hello everybody, welcome to another Q&A. I asked for some questions on Instagram and Twitter actually, and I think I've asked at a bit of the wrong time because I know everybody's at like school, uni, college right now, and I'm just here trying to film my video. So I haven't got that many questions, but hopefully as we go through, I'll get some more coming through. A lot of them I find I've answered before, so I just try and pick like really original ones where I can. But before we jump into this video, I need to tell you something that I'm genuinely so excited about. So hear me out on this one. If you guys know me, you know I'm addicted to Best Fiends, and I did a few sponsorships with them, I'd say like a couple of years ago, but genuinely I've played the game every single day ever since. I'm now on level 1500 and something, and I have some amazing news for you because Best Fiends have brought out a new game which is called Best Fiends Stars. It's brand new and it's so fun. I've already had the chance to play it. I'm on level 45 right now and it's so addictive to play. You get to match and blast your way through explosive puzzles and collect really cute characters. You can even team up with your friends and family in Best Fiends Stars, which is something that I haven't done yet, but I really want to. So if any of my friends are out there and you want to play against me, Bev, I'm looking at you, let me know. So if you guys are wanting a super fun new game to play, you can download Best Fiends Stars using the link in the down bar. It's absolutely free to download. It's so fun. It's a great way to kill time. I mean, I used to play Best Fiends at the gym. I'd be on the elliptical just like, let me know on Twitter what level you get to in the first day of you playing. I would like to know because you've got a goal of 45 to beat, my friends. Again, there's a free link in the down bar to download Best Fiends Stars, and we're gonna crack on with the Q&A now. First question is bizarre, but it says, if you were offered a human flavoured crisp, would you eat it? I have an absolute addiction to crisps, and I do not take that word lightly. Crisps are like my life. I think if the human flavoured crisp wasn't made from humans, then I would try it. You know how some meat crisps are actually vegan because they're not actually made of any meat? I would definitely try that. Would you ever call your boyfriend slash girlfriend daddy or mummy? I'd rather pull my eyes out. What's one question you get asked all the time that really irks you? Good question. I constantly get asked why I'm not friends with certain people. And it's been literally like 3, maybe even 4 years that we haven't spoken a single word to each other. But still, every single time I do a Q&A, I just have an influx of questions asking why we're not friends, or if we're still friends, or if we talk, and it's really annoying. Like I said, it's been like 4 years. There's no explanation needed, and it's personal, and I just don't understand why people still ask. It's old news. YouTube videos you made that you regret. So this is gonna maybe go along with the last question, and I think I've said this before, but I do actually regret making any videos with friends. So when friends have featured heavily on my channel, like in all my vlogs, just really heavily on my channel, I do regret that. I think with time I've learned that it's just nicer to keep your friends kind of to yourself and keep that relationship private. So that's definitely what I do now. You'll see my friends like appear sometimes on my channel, but I did used to make a lot of videos with friends, and I do regret that because then 4 years later you still get questions. Would you ever go travelling, short or long length of time? I don't think so. Thought of travelling honestly does nothing for me. I'm definitely a homebody. I love being in England. I don't know why, I just genuinely really love England, and I always have. Especially now I live in Brighton. In the summertime, it's so hot. It's over 30 degrees and it feels like I'm on holiday anyway, so why would I then want to spend money to go on holiday? That's kind of how I see it. I think if I did go traveling, it would be in winter, and it would be around like Norway, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Denmark, places like that. I would actually find that really fun. But the traditional traveling where people go to like Thailand and Australia and stuff for a long period of time, no, I wouldn't do that. It's too hot for me. How come you're only really close to your mum and brother and no other family members? I was close to my nan and granddad. They were literally like my best friends. I can't really answer this question other than to say I haven't really spent a lot of time with people in my family, so I'm not close to them because of that. Like, I maybe see them once a year, if that. I'm talking about like extended family, like cousins, aunties and stuff. Obviously when I see them, I'm happy to see them, but we're not close because we just don't see each other. How come you love pink? I'm surprised since you love winter and the dark, etc. I'm one of those people who will only ever wear black when I go out. Black or like this colour or grey. Just really neutral colours, mostly dark though. If I could have a whole wardrobe of black clothes, I would. But all of my pyjamas have got like unicorns, Barbie, Disney characters and everything on, because I just don't express that part of me to the world. So I feel that part of me definitely comes out in my choice of home decor and pyjamas and stuff like that. I just love wearing dark colours, but then I also love pink, as you can see. Is it possible to love something / someone more than your pet? I would say probably. Obviously I haven't had children yet. I don't know how that kind of love feels, but I would genuinely put Nelly, my cat, on the same level as my mum for how much I love them. I don't know what I would do without either of them, and I can't imagine loving something more than I love Nelly. Nelly is my little prince. But yeah, I do think it's possible. I think when I have kids, I will be so obsessed with them. How is your mental health? Thank you for asking. It's actually okay at the minute. I went through a time last year where it was really dodgy and I was trying to find the medication combination that worked for me, and I went through a few things that didn't work. But I've definitely landed on a combination of medication that works for me. So my depression is under wraps, but I also don't feel like a zombie, because on some of the depression medication, I felt honestly like a zombie or a robot. I didn't feel the sadness, but I didn't feel anything. I didn't find anything funny. I didn't get excited for anything. I would just walk around like this. Just felt kind of dead inside, but I've definitely found a combination that does work for me now. I feel emotions, but I don't feel them as crazily as I used to. And my anxiety is a lot better. I still do have days where I'm very, very anxious, usually around my period, but those days I tend to just stay in my house and keep myself to myself, because I know if I go out, I'll end up having a panic attack. That just doesn't work for me. I can't push through it if I feel like that. But overall, my mental health is a lot better. Thank you for asking. What makes you personally end a friendship? I feel like I've got two answers for this. Trust and effort. I think once the trust is broken in a friendship, then there's no point moving forward. I can't build trust back. I'm not one of those people. Like, if you break my trust, you are gone. But then also effort. If I notice that I'm messaging someone so much more to check how they are, how they've been, what they're up to, like blah blah blah, and I'm not getting that back ever, then I think that that kind of plays a part in a friendship as well. You've got to put effort in, you've got to ask how your friends are and just check in on them. So if I'm doing all of that constantly, that clicks something in my mind and I just think, yeah, maybe they're not a good friend. What sparked your curiosity about Japan? I've always been curious about Japan. I think it looks very clean. I like clean things. I watch a lot of YouTubers who live in Japan, so not actually Japanese YouTubers, but people like Tokidoki Traveler, Taylor R used to live in Japan, she lives in China now. Carrie Cakes lives in Korea. A girl called Mikan lives in Japan. I watch a lot of people who live like in those countries, and I just love their style and their type of vlogging and the surroundings. It always looks so beautiful, and I would just like to visit. If you could mix any two people to make your dream person, who would you mix? If it was a girl, I would mix Anne Hathaway and Cameron Diaz. I think they're both so gorgeous, but they look so different, so it would be interesting to see what they looked like. If it was a guy, probably David Beckham and Harry Styles. I don't know how that'd turn out, but yeah. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers at the minute? I am absolutely loving a girl called Emmy. Her channel is Emmy Made in Japan, another, I guess, kind of Japanese YouTuber that I watch. She makes these military ration videos where she tries out rations from different countries. So say if Poland has an army, they will have rations, and she will try out the Polish rations, and they come in a pack, and it's just really interesting to see. Her voice is so calming, and I love seeing what the different rations are. But she doesn't just make those videos, she makes so many different kind of videos, and I love them. I love every single one of her videos, so definitely go and check her out. If you're looking for someone who's just like chill, no drama, quite interesting, I'll leave a channel down there. Are you bored of YouTube? It's changed a lot over the years and original YouTubers seem to have fallen out of love with making content as they can't create what they truly want as it doesn't do as well as trends. Thoughts? There was a time, maybe last year or just over a year ago, where I really fell out of love with YouTube. The trends were definitely taking over, all of them like wish videos, stuff that I just do not care about at all, with a big rage, and they seemed to be the only thing that people cared about watching, so everybody would make them. And I think just like the normal content kind of got pushed under the rug a bit. But since moving, I've definitely found my stride with YouTube again. I am loving making videos. I don't ever think how many people are gonna watch this or this is gonna get way less views and stuff. Like, I'm back to making a few makeup videos which don't do well on my channel, but I enjoy making them, so I'm back to doing them. I did a Halloween baking video which I know wouldn't do well, and it didn't do well, but I loved making it. I think as long as you've got a mix of what you love doing and what does well on your channel, so you can blooming get paid because it's a job, and like, I got a mortgage. Yeah, I think you're good to go. There are parts of everyone's job that people don't like. There are parts of my job that I definitely don't like. I really hate all the clickbait stuff. And I know you might say like, this video is clickbaited, but it's not, because I spoke about the title of this video in the video. I see clickbait as like over dramatizing something that they know will get views. That's like the tiniest part of a video, like one tiny comment that someone makes and then they turn it into the whole title because they know it will get views. I hate stuff like that. It's so premeditated. It's like, right, what's gonna get views today then? And obviously, like I said, people have bills and rent and stuff to pay, but I think there comes a point where you just gotta chill and just gotta make the content that you wanna make, because at the end of the day, your audience like you. So if you're happy doing something, they want to watch that. I did go through a phase where I was like testing makeup brands and stuff because those videos were doing well. And yeah, I enjoyed making the videos, but I just didn't feel fulfilled by it at all. They were literally all I was making, and they did well, but they didn't fill the need in my heart. But yeah, I feel really content with it at the minute. I do notice that people have like dropped off the YouTube bandwagon, but a lot of the time that's because they've taken up something else, like acting, or they've now got their own brand or whatever, which is amazing. Everyone's got to grow. When it comes to the original YouTube people, me included, because I guess I started like 2 years after them, but kind of could be classed as one of the original people. We started when YouTube wasn't known for making money, so we started because we wanted to do it. Whereas I think nowadays people think, right, I'm gonna make YouTube my job, let's roll in the dough. So they make videos purely to get money, and I think that's where a lot of the original ones have dropped off of YouTube, because one, it's not nice to see the new people who are just like fame hungry and money hungry, but also two, because we didn't start it to make money, a lot of people have then found what they actually do want to do in life. Whereas for a lot of people now, I think YouTube is what they want to do in life, so they like make it a business. Does that make any sense? Long story short, I'm enjoying it. Okay, the last question. Are you going to actually stay brunette this time? My favourite on you by far. I massively agree. Brunette suits me the most. Brunette is my natural hair colour. It's not this dark. It's more like a mousy medium brown. It's got like blonde bits in, but then it's also got ginger bits in, but then it's also like brown. If I could find a picture of my natural hair colour, I'll put it here. But yeah, brunette is what suits me the most, and I know that. But I always have this thing. I think when I'm truly happy, when I'm in a place where I'm not caring about anything and I'm genuinely just very, very happy, I really want to cut my hair and dye it platinum. I want to try that out, but I know that most of the time when I dye my hair and then I change it, it's because I'm not happy and I feel like I have to go back to my comfort zone, which is brown hair. That's just where I feel comfortable. So when I'm like happy, 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 I want to try the hair that I know I would just dye back if I had it done, say now, straight away. Does that make any sense whatsoever? But yeah, I would really like this hairstyle. One day it would be so cool. I'm gonna leave this Q&A here. Thank you guys for the questions. Let me know if you still like these videos in the comments. I like them because I get to chat a lot. And don't forget to download Best Fiends Stars in the down bar. Little link will be down there. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!